What up? What up? Top of the top. What's popping? What's cracking? What's good? What's good, y'all? We back on a Monday. What's good, y'all? What's up, Rondell? What's up? What's up, Colleen? Good to see everybody. I know how Mondays be. You got to get back into the flow, man. Oh, yeah. We're going to talk about Angelayee. Yeah, her lying ass. Yup. But you know, we already been said the Breakfast Club was over about 2 years ago, man. It was just holding up because of contracts, to be honest with you. What's up, Annette? What's up, Chris? Dramatic, what's good? Equal Love, what's up, Lady Love? Shayna, what's up, y'all? Shayla, I see everybody in here. Thank y'all for patiently waiting. Y'all know I got to put it together. What's up, y'all? Taisha. Good morning, Miss Jackie. Good morning. How you doing this morning, Miss Jackie? How you feeling today? That's right, Grand Rising, y'all. Latavia, what's up? All right, y'all. Y'all know I'm a holler. You got to get into it. Today, episode 387, we're going to be talking about a couple things. We're going to be talking about Chris Brown. Y'all know that boy been wilding out. I've been talking about it play by play. The funniest video I've seen in a long time was the other day when Chris Brown threw that girl phone. If you still need proof that Chris Brown's out of his mind, then I don't know what to tell you. If you didn't see the video, it's on my channel, man. But I'm pretty sure a lot of y'all saw it. That man was wilding out. Then on top of that, after throwing the phone, now allegedly Chris Brown was spotted in the club around some snow bunnies, and it looked like he was playing with his nose. But that ain't the first time he was seen on video in the club playing with his nose. It's not the first time. But allegedly, he was playing with his nose. I don't know. He could have been trying to get a bug out. I don't know. But for people that know about this type of behavior, we know what he was doing, allegedly. So we also going to take a look at Angelayee lying ass. What's up, Juicy Peach? Hakeem, what's up? Angelayee lying ass. Because I told y'all this before, man, they all in their 40s acting like little kids. And now they realizing that shit over with. I told you the only reason why Charlamagne good because he in with them people. DJ Envy, he's nothing but a DJ. He gonna do his DJ and buy cars. That's it. And post on the gram. Angelayee, she is trying to pursue her career. She still wants to be that Wendy Williams, that figure, you know, that woman that interviews people and gets to another level like Oprah. Y'all know the Oprah blueprint. But Angelayee, you finished because you in your 40s and you've been acting like a young girl for a long time too. And you'll see the same thing with people like her. She ain't never put nobody on. That's why Dame Dash was cooking them years ago saying y'all got bosses, meaning y'all nobody. Yeah, y'all got influence, y'all talk a lot, but y'all nobody. And once they syndicated, y'all got to understand, see, a lot of the frequency that's going on is because of the Breakfast Club too. Once they started being syndicated to different states, you started seeing a lot of the same behavior. People from New York already know about the Breakfast Club, Hot 97. We know about that back and forth. We know Power 105 is Johnny Come Lately because Hot 97 been running that shit. Then I'm going to show y'all how they was a fake-ass show the whole time anyway. I'm going to show y'all that. But it was the influence of the Breakfast Club that pushed all the modern-day agendas that got people all over America acting on this same thought pattern of stupidity. We'll get into it. Anyway, I ain't going to hold y'all too long. I'm also going to talk about jamorant, the basketball player that turned thug. Or we know this is a pattern that mostly all of them do. And I'm going to get into it. I ain't going to hold y'all too much longer. Let's get into the show. Shout out to the replay gang. Shout out to everybody that's here. You already know what's up. Shout out to the new subs. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the all notification bell. Leave a comment. Let's go. Angelayee exposed. Breakfast Club over. Chris Brown seen doing Coca-Cola. That's what's going on. Ain't much going on but the same stupidity, y'all. Y'all already know this, so I'm just giving you the report on what's going down. That's it, man. This shit over with. Anyway, these people are reaching. Now you're going to see. Let's go. Now you see this video. If you ain't see this video was one of the funniest videos I've seen in a long time. Straight comedy. What's up, Kim? Straight comedy. If you can't see it, this man right here, Chris Brown, is turning into a skeleton. Man, I don't know what to tell you. If y'all don't understand he is the modern day DeBarge, then okay, you just don't get it. And you still want to keep the faith that Chris Brown. Man, anyway, man, I ain't trying to diss Chris Brown. I'm just reporting it, man, because I got to show you the fall. You see, people from the hood, we know what a fiend look like, man. But see, because he Chris Brown, he get a pass. We know what fiend behavior is. Now, a lot of people said this woman she shouldn't have pulled out her phone anyway. You're right. I agree with that. But this man launched her phone, and you got to look at how he did it. This man, I'm telling you, if this man was anybody else, he would be getting cooked and fried. If you saw a person in your neighborhood acting like this, your family, this man is still running around acting like a junkie with pink hair. That shit was funny as hell. But look, y'all, let's take a look. Chris Brown goes viral. Video appears to show him doing coca in club with white girls. Oh, shit. Now, we got to take a look at this. The video I posted a little while ago. It's in the shorts. You'll get to watch it if you ain't see it already. But we're going to take a look at this in slow motion. You know how I do. Chris Brown in the club with that bright-ass orange shirt on. Told you I don't wear orange like that. If I wear orange, you got to be with another color. I don't wear bright-ass orange shirts, man. I'm just being honest, man. But my point is this, man. How you going to be low-key at the club? You got a bright-ass orange shirt. But anyway, don't listen to me. As you see, Chris Brown looking down. Now look, you see the hand go. You see the hand motion. You see the head down with the hand motion. You see the white girls around. Look to me like he taking a whiff. Now he coming up off that whiff. You feel me? And then, you know what I'm saying, he played with his nose up. Then you're going to see he pop that cigarette in his mouth. You feel me? Anybody from the hood know what's up. You know, if you know what's up with that blow, you know a cigarette coming right after. So all I'm saying is, this dude is so out there to see this. See, look, like I said, I'm not here to knock nobody getting high. But whatever grown people do, they do what that's their business. On any level. The point is, you know why I call him a fiend and I be clowning him? Because he messy. This man is rich. If he want to get high in his home, he could do that. But see, when you come out in public and you cannot stop getting high and you get high in public places in front of people, that means you a junkie. That means you have went so far, you can't even stop. You can't even control yourself. So that's what he doing. This man can't even control himself. He in the club around a white girl. You know the white girls turn up. Yeah. And his homeboy was there pulling his shirt up. All type of stuff, man. The boy was getting geeked up. You feel me? They wasn't there getting geeked. So now you see no coincidence why this man selling his clothes and doing all this outlandish stuff, throwing phones. You feel me? This man out of his mind, y'all. But I know it's weird to see a child star go through it right in your face. See, mind you, we always heard about the stories of the child star. We seen them. We know that shit started with E! Hollywood stories. But now you getting to see it while it's taking place. I told y'all before, let me break it down again for the people that don't remember what I said. I said this whole thing is about him and Michael Jackson. And I told you, in my opinion, they're going to try to do him like Michael Jackson. I told y'all this a while ago. And I said, look, ever since I said, look, I'm going to follow Chris Brown step by step, play by play, because I see what's going on. And just like I told you, it did the same thing with Michael Jackson. See, the first thing was, remember, these people be perfect at first. They can't do no wrong. But then all of a sudden, you'll see the bad news start coming. And then it start coming, and it just don't stop. People forget. Before Michael Jackson died, years before that, they started calling him Wacko Jacko. They started saying that he was giving kids Jesus juice, like more stuff would just keep coming out. Oh, he on drugs. He hanging the baby out the window. That's the media assassination. These are the steps taken. What else do Michael Jackson and Chris Brown got in common? Chris Brown got the rights to his music. He got his masters, like Michael Jackson. Remember a couple months ago, they was comparing Chris Brown and Michael Jackson, talking about who's the best. All those is mind games, meaning Chris Brown going to end up just like Michael Jackson. That's my point. If he keep going the way he's going to end up like Michael Jackson. Why? They already got the narrative. What's the narrative? Chris Brown, he don't know how to act. He a woman beater. He's on drugs. He's sporadic. He wilding out. See, that's the slander right there. So why? Why is that? Because if Chris Brown get found somewhere, well, everybody gonna say, well, he was on them drugs. He was wilding out anyway. So that's what I'm trying to tell you. This bigger than what we think it is. Chris Brown has the masters to his music. And we know in this present day and time, you worth more dead than alive, correct? It's sad to say I'm not putting no death on him, man, but we got to be honest. If something happened to Chris Brown today, he will be bigger than he ever was, period. You got to understand the game, man. This is the modern day El DeBarge, man. This man can't stop wilding out. He can't stop getting high. But if he was to pass today, y'all know this man would trend for a long time. All his music would stream. A lot of people would be crying and depressed. But all I'm saying, in my opinion, the stage is already set and he's falling into the narrative. Actually, in my opinion, Chris Brown is already caught up in the web. Spider set the web. He's already in the web. You feel me? He just don't know it. Now, mind you, we already know all these other allegations about Chris Brown, what? Allegedly raping women, allegedly. See, he got a lot of dirt on him. And we seen when he was on stage how he had his hand around that girl's neck. That's how I know that man is out of his mind. This man don't even know how to conduct himself on stage, man. Y'all saw him with his hand around that girl's neck. The man act like he forgot he was on camera. So my point is, everything foul that was written on Chris Brown or whatever, he already is feeding into the narrative. And I'm telling you, in my opinion, the last step is for Chris Brown to check out, because they know he who gets Chris Brown masters will be a very, very rich person. And the way Chris Brown moving, he's setting himself up for failure. You seen the slander he got every time he tried to do new music. Remember, he was crying when he dropped Breezy, it wasn't selling, because the industry is done with him. I told you he's blackballed. Chris Brown is going to sustain because his name is still big. But as far as him going to another level, as far as him being in them elite circles, they not dealing with him like that. This is why they used him to prep for the American Music Award, to put his name on a flyer, had him performing in practice, you know, rehearsals. And then when it was time to do the show, they say, sorry, Chris Brown, your services are no longer needed. I told you they don't rock with that man no more. What up, Chris? But I just wanted to show y'all, man. That man was enjoying himself. You feel me? Right in the club with the white girls. No shame in his game. No shame. You feel me? No shame at all. No shame at all. You see him, man. That's what he do, man. Chris Brown, my point is he's so loose, he don't even go in the bathroom, y'all. That's when you know somebody got a hell of a drug problem. He can't even go in the bathroom. He can't get high in a car before he go in the club. He's getting high in the club, and it's not the first time he been seen doing that. That's right. He's been a junkie for years. That's right. He was getting caught doing this stuff 5 years ago. But people still was falling for it. But I'm just showing y'all, man, this man is at the end of his rope. That's it. I ain't here to just keep knocking him. I'm just giving you the play-by-play. That, mind you, after he did this, he did this. So it's like he ain't stopping no time soon. So he falling into the trap. Now you got to remember, when them people feel like they can't make no more money off you, it's time to go. Chris Brown will be worth 3 times to 5 times more, God forbid, if something happened to him. Y'all know what I'm talking about. And the whole world will be crying. Half the people that grew up with him will be crying. And it's crazy because y'all know Friday, radio came on, and the song with him and Joel's came on, the song we was talking about. That Run It song. And like in the song say, he was 15. So I remember I told you last week, a couple weeks ago, I said that man talk about that shit with Rihanna, he was 17. I said that boy lying, man. That did not happen 2 years after he just came out. But I'm just showing you, he lies. He does it all. Have yard sales. The man, we looking at the modern day El DeBarge. This is the El DeBarge. This is the DeBarge member that's in the modern day and time. I'm telling y'all, man. That's it. So anybody that know he got the sucked in face, he got the Skeletor face. I told you, man. This man got money to eat good and take care of stuff. He got the Skeletor face, man. That man is a pluck, a junkie, a fiend, allegedly. Anyway, let's move on. Let's move on. You know what I'm saying? Because Chris Brown, he got to get it together. But it looked to me like he's spiraling out of control. Now let's move on. Oh, man. This is a joke. Now we got to talk about Angelayee. Oh, my God. Some of us already told you the Breakfast Club was over. I call it the Breakfast Dub because I've been dubbed. That shit been over. And people still was watching that shit. But people got to remember, only reason why people was watching that because Charlamagne was violating. See, we got to remember, let's rewind a couple years. I told you this with Wendy Williams. Don't forget Charlamagne, Wendy Williams, his mother. Something happened a couple years ago within social media and marketing where clowning people, trolling people, saying whatever you want to say became popular. Gossip at the all-time high. It became a marketing tool where if you say something crazy about somebody, you'll get paid. Starts with controversy. Breakfast Clubs, masters of that. That was their whole formula. And Charlamagne was the coon hired to do the dirty work. So we got to remember when Charlamagne was doing all the dirty work, trolling and clowning and doing the most, Angelayee was benefiting off it and DJ Envy. But the point of today, what we're talking about, Angelayee is trying to further her career. Now she's trying to distance herself from them. She's trying to say that a lot of stuff that went on, she ain't had nothing to do with it. And she was the only woman in the room lying. Anybody know the head of the Breakfast Club is a woman, the people that produce it? My point is this. Man, they ain't do nothing but push agendas. You know DJ Envy is a yes man. He's a clown. He talks stupidity. He talk basic elementary. He's another college dude that's a dummy. All DJ Envy want to do is buy cars and post up with clothes on. That's it. He the same dummy giving you advice but got caught messing with Erica Mena and was married. Same clown. These are clowns. I told y'all before, they're in their 40s. Their purpose was to shape and mold the minds of the masses, especially in New York City. Especially the new people in New York City that's not from there. The people that's not from this country. They listen to them and think their word is gold. It's been like that. That's why I told you. If you notice a couple of years ago, all politicians had to make their rounds to the Breakfast Club. See, because they ain't been about music. You see, Charlamagne always got to push the agenda. Why you see Ben had on a rainbow hat? I told you, they been strategically put the rainbow flag in back of them. They was pushing agendas the whole time. 3 grown-ups acting like dumbass kids. All of them are mid-40s, damn near, mid-40s. All of them acting like kids. Because their job was to dumb you down. Their job was to spread gossip and stupidity, clownish behavior. Men playing with dildos. You see, baby went in there told put some respect on my name because they got paid off trolling. Charlamagne was trolling the whole time. But people from New York, we know the history. Hot 97 been running New York. And see, when Power 105 came into play, they were still struggling. But see, really what blew them up to a certain level is when Charlamagne was talking about Lil' Kim and she sent them goons to punch him upside his head. And he had that beef with Funkmaster Flex. And they had that back and forth. But the Breakfast Club went big because at the end of the day, they was interviewing celebrities. Any platform where you interview celebrities is going to go to a certain level. Anytime you got a platform, I don't care who you are, and you got people that already got a name on your platform, of course it's going to get to a certain level after a while. But people get twisted and they start thinking people watch the show because of you. It ain't just because of you, it's because of your guests. See, that's what the Breakfast Club thought. And they so-called became stars and famous, but most of their clout came from interviewing people that we wanted to hear get interviewed. And then we know Charlamagne's job was to rub people the wrong way. That was his fucking job. Then we also know Charlamagne after a while started picking and choosing who he was going to mess with. But somehow Charlamagne the God always disrespected women. See that? And a lot of y'all gave him a pass when he made Lil Mama cry. A lot of y'all thought that was cute. I didn't. That's why you gotta understand something. See, shout out to Lil Mama too. Lil Mama from East New York, Brooklyn. She from my neighborhood. Her pops is solid. My point is this. He got away with making Lil Mama cry, bullying a whole bunch of women, slandering a whole bunch of women, and he got a pass. But Angelayee, she got out of flat because she what, y'all? They say she sat there and watched him do this to a lot of women. Say she sat there and didn't say nothing. But now she trying to say it's because basically she ain't had no opinion. She talking lies, man. Because she was on the Tamara and Angela Yee, you look bad out here, man. I'm gonna be honest, man. You ain't aging well. You looking like an old granny already. Angela Yee says she got it harder than Charlamagne. And I saw this on Friday, and I was like, man, this girl lying. I said when I saw it before I saw the backlash. See, she went on the Tamara Hall show trying to set a stage, a sympathy, and trying to get them women behind her. See? But she can't just use that black woman card because she mixed. She half Asian. But she's still using that woman sympathy card. She's talking about she got it harder than Charlamagne. That's a lie. You know why? Because to be honest with y'all, Angela Yee benefited off Charlamagne. Everybody knows Charlamagne the God was that show. And she benefited. Everything Charlamagne did that was off record, whatever he did, she benefited off it. What up, Ski? What up, Lipinski? I see you, little Mario. So let's look at how she lied, y'all. During the appearance on the Tamara Hall show, Angela Yee gave insight into leaving the Breakfast Club, saying my contract had been up in December, and so I was already trying to figure out, am I staying here? Why? Because you ain't got no fucking life. Meaning, yeah, you got your little juice bar, but you've been on that show bullshit getting checks. You should have been building up your own brand. See? But see, they got used. I told you these people got used to getting checks. Now them checks slowing up. Now they see their future is not as bright as it used to be. It's not as bright. And a lot of them, they were sitting on their ass collecting checks, partying, instead of making the right investments. That's what Angela Yee did. She one of them. Meaning, yeah, she got money. Yeah, she's straight, but she could have been way bigger than what she is, but she was playing. See that? So she said she was already trying to figure out, am I staying here? Am I going somewhere else? And I just wanted to keep all my options open because you're not a boss. I never want to feel like I'm stuck somewhere, like a worker, see? The personality noted she had her boss tell DJ Envy and Charlamagne ahead of her mention it in person. So she told her boss that she will be leaving the show ahead of time because she also realized that she wasn't getting nowhere. And they see, why you think Charlamagne get all, come on, man. I showed y'all Charlamagne down with Oprah and the rest of them. He down with Biden and the boys. Why you think Charlamagne got shows on Comedy Central? Charlamagne got many other endeavors, Brilliant Idiots with Andrew Schultz. He got podcast. He got a whole bunch of other revenue coming in. Angela Yee, everything you tried ain't really go too far. And you kind of looking at it like, damn, look what Charlamagne doing. Look what I'm doing. I'm still getting checks on this show acting stupid. Yeah, because you've been playing Angela Yee. And Charlamagne with them people. That's the only reason why where he at. Like I told you, he ain't going to jail. Every time them allegations come up on Charlamagne, that boy get a new deal. I done broke it down on this show. I'm telling y'all, this shit crazy. So look, she's claiming, y'all, she got out of backlash because of Charlamagne. Well, we already know you benefited off of Charlamagne. From there, Tamara Hall asked Yee about receiving backlash for misogynistic tone of her former co-hosts in interviews and being held accountable for their actions. Now, this Tamara Hall setting the stage. So basically saying, Angela Yee, a lot of that stuff wasn't really your fault, was it? It was really Charlamagne and Envy, right? Giving her that back door to go out of. You feel me? Now, people, how they playing games. Now, look, sometimes, this is what Angela Yee said, sometimes I feel like I got it harder than Charlamagne the God did for some things that he said. And so I also want to make it clear that we're all three individuals. You say what you feel, how you feel, and I do too. But it's hard because people affiliate you with the whole group. That's why, dummy, you've been benefiting off the whole group the whole time. You got a lot of clout on shit Charlamagne said, both of y'all. Because they had to get the down south dude from South Carolina to come to New York and say all the dumb stuff because DJ Envy was cool with everybody. Angela Yee, you was cool with everybody. People don't even know Angela Yee started out with Wu-Tang. She been around the industry. They didn't want to rub a lot of people the wrong way like they do to this day. And Charlamagne the God was the one used to do the dirty work. I knew this shit 10 years ago. They was trying to sacrifice the down south boy. That's why they had him doing all the stuff. That's why he got punched in the back of his head. That's why Charlamagne had to run with goons because niggas trying to get at him. But while all that was going on with Charlamagne, Angela Yee, you was benefiting off the whole shit. Y'all got new deals. You was benefiting off everything Charlamagne said. Remember, when Charlamagne would do something, who would be the main one laughing? Was Angela Yee not the main one gassing shit up, laughing, clowning? Told you. Now, that show is dead because I'm pretty sure y'all saw them ratings. And the only reason why the Breakfast Club stayed big for so long because y'all was syndicated all over America. They was playing that shit in Texas, Virginia, all over. So y'all was actually cheating when it came to that beef of Hot 97 and Power 105. See, how they really beat Hot 97 was the internet. Let me break down history. It was the internet that helped Breakfast Club go to another level, Power 105, period. It was the internet. They was the first on the internet, posting they interviews on the internet. They went harder than Hot 97. Hot 97 been an interview website, but they didn't go hard on it like the Breakfast Club, like Power 105. They got it through their visuals and them interviews. That's what blew them up across the world. It wasn't just because the radio station was lit and they beat out Hot 97. No, they used a lot of cheat codes. This is facts. But it also had to push iHeartMedia, iHeartRadio. So they Clearwater, they had big engines behind them. Each one of them a small frog by themselves. The only one that still got a leg to stand on is Charlamagne because he's backed by people. You get it? So that's the only reason why. But now Angelayee is setting the stage, trying to get sympathy from women to get behind her. Angelayee don't never wear this hairstyle again, ever. All right? Don't ever wear it. Because for real, between black and Asian, I ain't never, come on, just stop it, man. Come on. Anyway, Angelayee was talking smack, so DJ Envy had something to say. DJ Envy and Angelayee go back and forth after she said she was the only woman there at the Breakfast Club. That was a lie because the executives are women and producers. And guess what? She also had a say before the show came on what she wanted to be involved in or what she did. That's how it worked. DJ Envy and Angelayee had responded to each other after Yee's recent initial comments about the Breakfast Club. Yee, who was talking about her exit from the Breakfast Club and about being the only female host on the show, said it was difficult working exclusively with men. She didn't get much support from her woman colleagues. That's what she's saying, y'all. Salute to the chat. I'm going to check y'all out in a few. I was the only woman who worked there too. See the lies? I was the only woman who worked there too. I mean, when it came to producers, camera people, and it wasn't an easy room for me to be in. Yee told her, I feel like I did more like backup, because even things that I felt as a woman, somebody can't understand your point of view because they're not coming from where you're coming from. She's using a woman card. It was hard for me too to be the only woman there. See that? So she's running with the narrative. She was the only woman, y'all. See now what she's trying to do? She's trying to exit. She's trying to clean her hands. Because remember when K. Michelle, all you got to do, remember all the women that came there that got disrespected. You remember K. Michelle called her ass out. You remember Gucci Man called her ass out for being a liar. You seen people call her ass out. My point is this. Every time a woman got disrespected on that show, Angelayee ain't do nothing but laugh. So that's why you fell out with a lot of people. And Angelayee is smart too. She also know a lot of black women don't support her like that. That's right. K. Michelle went off on her. That's right. So that's why Angelayee can't just play the black woman card. She's trying to play the whole woman card. And she's trying to get bigger deals. And she got a show right now, but it ain't hitting. Her show been out for a little while now. It ain't hitting. You feel me? Anyway, DJ Envy had to check her ass. You feel me? Because he like, basically, you lying. DJ Envy, who hosted the Breakfast Club with Yee and Charlamagne the God, expressed his thoughts when he responded to a clip of the interview shared on the Shade Room Instagram. He said there are plenty of women that work behind the scenes on the Breakfast Club, adding that Yee's comment were just not true. In a later interview with the Michigan Chronicle on the Shade Room, Envy further addressed what Yee said. It was her, Charlamagne, and myself. So she was the only woman on the air. Basically saying, you wasn't the only woman there. You was the only woman on the air. Let me say it again. Their boss is a woman. So she had the highest support of women because her boss was a woman. All of their boss, a woman. And Angelayee, your job was to clown black women and people, period. Charlamagne, do the slandering. Angelayee, you do the clowning. And DJ Envy will act stupid. Like he don't know what's going on. Y'all know this. Man, I peeped their formula a long time ago. And I watched them come from nothing to have a mind control over the whole fucking America like it was gospel. But like I said earlier, people didn't just watch for them. People watched because they had good entertainment on there. We know that. But you got to remember, there's nothing going on in the industry no more. The game is drying up. So you notice the show been drying up. Their show been drying up about 4 years ago. I started seeing their demise about 2 years ago. But under contract is why the show kept going. But we all know whether we like it or not, we got to keep it real. One of the main reasons you watched The Breakfast Club was to see the guests and see what Charlamagne gonna say. Nobody watched The Breakfast Club or listened to it because of Angela Yee only. You was a sidekick. That's just it, period. Y'all was three puppets, that's right, that they put together and said, look, this is what y'all gonna do. And y'all whole thing was agenda. Just like whenever it was a certain topic, Angela Yee would always give her opinion, wouldn't she? Well, I think this and that. Wouldn't her opinion always go against the fucking grain? Let's be honest, y'all. I'm not here to bash y'all. Just keep it real. Because we in the last day, we're going to watch all they ass fall and run out of checks. Now, let me show y'all something else for my people that don't know their fucking history. The whole shit was fucking cloned up anyway. See that? Breakfast Club. Breakfast Club. See the culture vulture behavior? I told you black people steal shit too. But see, a lot of people don't know their history. This is a classic film, The Breakfast Club. Emilio Estevez, Charlie Sheen brother. Molly Rawwinger. I think that's how you say her name. Y'all know about Molly the redhead. And a few other child stars in this. This is where it started from. They jacked the whole name, man. They're fucking jackers. So I knew their whole formula from the beginning. Angela Yee reacts from the backlash, like I said. Now she had to respond to the backlash because she thought she was going to get away with that. Usually I don't comment to go back and forth with people, but there's too much spinning in the room. Referred to the people in the studio trying to say they finessing, all right? In the room, referred to the people in the studio, the producer, board, videographer, and host. Yes, there are men. That don't mean that there are amazing women who are execs. This is my point, man. Remember what I told you, how people get to certain levels, they got a lot of help, but you don't see their help? See, they didn't get to a certain level until that camera came into play. And they had producers, videographers. You feel me? They got stylists. They got people in place that help them get to where they at, man. This is why I be trying to tell you, you worship the person, but you don't understand that it's so many different people on salary that help these people. And you follow them. So that's all I'm saying. That Angela Yee, it's over for you. It's done. Yeah, you're gonna keep doing your thing, but it's over. Now I'm gonna give y'all some more history because a lot of y'all don't fucking know. Some of y'all forgot, and some of y'all just ain't never know that Angela Yee was a fraud the whole time because she was nothing but a knockoff. And I'm gonna show you. Give me 1 second. Angela Yee was a knockoff. And who was she a knockoff of, y'all? Let me see my people, especially from New York. You should already know this. Angela Yee was a knockoff of Miss Info, a fucking clone. Miss Info is from Hot 97, the one that brought you the tea, brought you the information. She was bringing the information before social media got to popping. But the difference is, Angela Yee, you ain't no Miss Info. And when y'all put that show together, you were supposed to be the Miss Info person. See, you was cloned the whole time. See? Miss Info is from Chicago. She been in New York around the rap scene since a long time. Miss Info is still doing her thing. See? See the difference, Angela Yee? I'll show you something recent. Hold up. How Miss Info became hip-hop's ultimate insider. Miss Info been around for a long time, and Miss Info is still around. This is this year. You see her interviewing Nas? Miss Info still doing her thing. And she's still respected as one who interviews. You feel me? Angela Yee, you looked at as a little girl and a fool because you was with the three, you became one of the three stooges, all right? And you was just getting a check and you was sitting on your ass every fucking day doing nothing, all right? You had your little podcast. It was straight. It was okay. You should have stuck to the podcast a long time ago. But you wasted time on that show. The podcast done got watered down now. Ain't no more entertainment going on now. Ain't no more celebrity gossip. Now y'all see why Wendy Williams' ass out of here. Now you see why all them people based on celebrity gossip and slander and tea, they shit drying up. It's just what it is. Because if the entertainers don't do nothing, you ain't got nothing to talk about. If nothing crazy happened, you ain't got no entertainment. That's just how the shit worked. They slowed up the money train. I told y'all that already. But she was nothing but a knockoff of Miss Info, y'all. That's all she was. And like I said, Miss Info still doing her thing. And Miss Info is full Asian. And has always been around hip-hop. She ain't no groupie neither. She actually had some of the best interviews once upon a time. So people from New York, we know about Miss Info. And we seen when Angela Yee came through the door as a fraud, trying to be Miss Info. We already knew that. See? Look at Angela Yee, y'all. This Angela Yee recent, right? This Miss Info. See the difference? See the difference? Angela Yee, that's your problem. You don't know if you want to be black or Asian. You need to pick a side. All right? Because you ain't good at neither side, period. So that's all I'm saying. This ain't no disrespect. I'm just saying you watch a lot of black women get slandered. You watch a lot of black women get disrespected, and you ain't say nothing. That's why you got a lot of backlash, because you ain't defend women like you were supposed to. So a lot of women wash their hands of you, especially black women. That's just the facts. In my opinion, that's just what happened. See, now that you ain't on the show, you need that woman support, or you ain't going nowhere. What's the number one woman support she need, y'all? Black woman support, or she ain't gonna make it, y'all. So hopefully y'all peep game that she used up the community, and now has his perpetrating a fraud, and she got exposed. All right. So RIP to the Breakfast Club. I see Charlamagne and Envy doing their thing, but it's finished. Don't nobody watch that no more. I'm being honest with you. Other than that, man, let's get into the next topic. Mr. Ja Morant. I know a lot of y'all don't watch sports, but I'm pretty sure over the weekend y'all heard about Ja Morant. Ja Morant is another one who's a victim of when keeping it real goes wrong. Y'all know in this channel, I done broke it down about college kids be doing the most too. I broke down to y'all about these suburban kids that got mothers, dads, good backgrounds, a lot of them. They go to school. But you know this in America, a lot of these kids, they don't start acting tough till they leave home and go to college. I said it before. People that have been to college know what I'm talking about. People that visit, on college campuses, sometimes you might find a lot of drugs. You're going to see a lot of partying. You're going to see different allegations always coming out, like rape, a girl victimized. Some of the most wildest stuff happen on campus, y'all. But see, a lot of them, when they join their little groups and some of them graduate, they try to change their ways, some of them. But in college, some of the most wickedest stuff happens. My point is this. What's the key element between a person in the hood and a person in college? What do they both got in common? Rap music, like I already told y'all. Because rap music is the mind control program. When you install that CD in a nigga brain, he don't know how to think straight no more. That's why I told y'all rap was the biggest distraction. Why? Because many of us didn't know how to just listen to the song and just turn the shit off and leave it alone. Majority of the world listened to music and started trying to become the music, whether through behavior, through dressing, fashion, trend, following, and creating a fake ass persona around you. So that's what Ja Morant did. That's why you notice you ain't see the trend of college kids dying, college kids shooting, college kids crashing, all this college shit. Like I broke down before, you leave the hood to go to college to better your life, but it seems to me they get to college and get stupider, because no matter how much money you got, no matter how good you was raised, no matter how smart you are, your fucking GPA, it does have nothing to do with common sense. And a lot of people do not have common sense. Therefore, they're out of their brain. See that? If they're not programmed to learn something, they don't know how to learn nothing. So Ja Morant, over the weekend, mind you, he was already being critiqued because it was said that he beat up a young boy. My point is, I already see the slander campaign. Let me also let y'all keep in mind, y'all know Kyrie Irving lost that shoe deal with Nike. Well, the shoe deal he lost, it went to Ja Morant. Ja Morant, big sneaker deal with Nike. Right after that, getting in trouble for dumb stuff. And you're going to be the next Iverson, in my opinion. You're going to be out the league faster than Iverson. You keep it up, they're going to use you for an excuse. Now, that's my point. Let's look. Ja Morant suspended from Grizzlies for 2 games after posting with a gun on Instagram. Now, mind you, he also said that he needed to take some time off. He needed to get some help. But this is after he was waving a gun on Instagram After people was already telling him, John Morant, you need to chill out, boy. You ain't no thug. You're doing too much. After everybody said all that last week, he flashes a gun in the club, allegedly, and got in trouble. This is John Morant's statement by Adrian Wojnarowski from ESPN. I take fully responsibility for my actions last night. I'm sorry to my family, teammates, coaches, fans, partners, the city of Memphis, and the entire Grizzly organizations for letting you down. How many of y'all remember a couple weeks ago at the Laker game when Shannon Sharp was beefing with John Morant, Pops, and his family and his entourage? Remember? A couple weeks ago, they said John Morant entourage flashed the infrared beam on somebody. See, John Morant was already hanging around his behavior, trying to be gangster. You see, that's backwards. We don't lead a hood to try to be hood. Either you're hood or you ain't, nigga. People that's hood is trying not to be hood no more. People that's from the depths of the streets want to clean themselves up. But see, when you're lame, like I told y'all, it'd be the lames. They were the main ones want to indulge in street activity. They're the main ones want to broadcast street activity, want to talk about street activity, always got something to say about street activity, want to act the most gangster. It's the niggas that wasn't on the street. It's the dudes that was around. They seen it through their window. They see what happened on their block, but they wasn't the ones doing it. So that's why they the ones that think it's cool, because now they get their chance to be in the spotlight. Salute, Wax. What up? But see, people that really know about that street life, no, ain't nothing to play with, ain't nothing to be proud of. And no, that's a goddamn monkey on your back that you ain't never trying to have on your back when you're really from the street. But see, these dudes is not street. They get money and then they create a what, y'all? A persona. They all do the same shit. Just like regular people. They get a couple dollars and they create a persona. See? That's John Morant in college. See him looking like a good boy? Told you, man. You heard about good girls turn bad, but man, we don't talk about all the good boys that get turned bad and get pimped out and strayed. You feel me? But John Morant, one of them. This is when he was in college. He came out, he could have been a number one pick, but he was the second pick to Zion. My point is this. He come from humble beginnings, good family. See that? Made it to the NBA, still being humble. But like I said, now y'all know he played for the Memphis Grizzlies. We know Memphis is hood. We know how they give it up in Memphis. But guess what? John Morant, you ain't from Memphis and you ain't built like that. But it was something that happened. When John Morant started moving a certain way, you'll start seeing what happened. What he started doing, y'all? This right here. When these niggas right here started showing up at his games. I said it before. Wherever these niggas end up at is going to be trouble, somewhere far around. Where these niggas go, trouble will soon follow. Told you these rap niggas is poison, man. Wherever they go, it's fucking trouble. And they probably was plotting on John Morant because they want to get him down with some sports agency or something like that. Told you, when you see rap, just think, look, when you see rap, just know death is around the corner. Drama's around the corner. Some type of shenanigans is right around the corner. These people walk with black clouds around them. Y'all ain't figured that out yet. Black clouds are around these people, man. So John Morant was straight till he started hanging around with them. See? Boo, y'all. Got his little chain. See that? Start growing the hair out more. And John Morant, you need to stop growing your hair out long and stop putting them damn colors in your hair. Because you looking weird out here, bro. See? When they started going to his games, and I think Moneybag, yo, gift them a chain. They go that gifting stuff. See? See him in the club, like acting like they just got gold teeth. See that? Nigga, you ain't have gold before. I had gold teeth. I was 14 years old. Multiple pairs. 14, nigga. A lot of y'all run around out here like this shit new. You can't. You always got to pose with your teeth open. Because you're lame. That's why. Where I'm from, we call that lame shit. You know why? Because you grew up a lame, bro. Be honest with you. You ain't had them goals in your mouth in college. But you got money. Now you got goals. So y'all all do the same shit. All y'all do the same shit. Basic ass niggas. That's what I call them. Basic niggas. See? Want to be a hip hopper. Want to be a rapper. You want to be a gangster. See that? They say you are the company you keep, right? Well, you see, he started hanging around them boys and his behavior started changing. See? The Moneybag, y'all don't know what they're doing. You see, he gotta do a strike of silence. his under oath pose. My point is this. Jamorant, man, you could have been getting lined up the whole time. Because you the one, now, out of everybody you hang with Moneybag Yo and a whole lot of other people. You the only one on Instagram with a gun. Because you don't know how to move out here. You see, they ain't gonna do nothing stupid like that. But you are, because you don't know how to move. And you're going too hard. And your career is in jeopardy. You about to blow it all. So I ain't got time to play with Jamorant. I think Jamorant is out here, a good basketball player. You know, I got love for Jamorant. But he being stupid out here. And this is a message to everybody that ain't from the street trying to be gangster after you get some money. See, you ain't gonna be gangster when you get your head blowed off. You feel me? Or you get yourself robbed and shot. See? Y'all think money, and if you buy a fucking chain, now you see why I call it a rapper chain? I call it a basic ass move, because everybody do the same shit. And they do it for the gram. But see, nigga, you holding up a gun on the gram was not street smart. I'm so far from the street, I'm still shady about cameras. That's me. You feel me? That's me. But see, you niggas, you do everything for the camera because that's the world you come from. So therefore, his ass is out. His ass suspended. And he better hope they let him back in the league. He better hope that's his last strike. Because in my opinion, they're already setting the stage to get his ass out the NBA. He got a whole lot of allegations on him right now. But see, humble beginnings, y'all. Just wanted to see y'all. Just wanted you to see. Remember when I told you, certain niggas, they start growing their hair out. They start getting chains. And they start getting extra tats. And niggas start thinking they gangster in the street. See, the whole street persona has become commercial. Big chains originated from drug dealers. Fancy foreign cars originated from drug dealers. And a whole lot of things started from drug dealers. So they took all the drug dealer ways, but threw out all the drug dealer principles. Like never show your face on camera. Never show yourself with a gun on camera. Certain things they didn't learn from the streets because they're not street. They learned the image of a street dude. A lot of y'all did. But you don't know how to think like a real street dude. That's why you always come up short. That's why if you notice, niggas always got to apologize. See? When you're not smart and you're not really hood like that, and you're not really swabby with, you're not really, savvy in these streets, you always got to backtrack. Because you're always saying and doing the wrong thing. My point, what up, John Shaft? He's not a gangster. His real name is Clarence. And Clarence lives home with both parents. And Clarence's parents has a real good marriage. They know such things as halfway crooks. Ain't no such thing. That's right. See? And that's the funny thing. We know a lot of us don't like our government name. But it's always the nigga with the lamest government name that got to do the most. Like Clarence. Exactly. Clarence. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Bartholomew. It always be them type of dudes, man. They got to do the most. Nigga, your name is not John, it's Clarence. It's nothing cool about Clarence. You can't even make a nickname out of Clarence. You see that? If your name was Lawrence, they call you Larry. You feel me? If your name was Jonathan, they call you Johnny. John, you know what I'm saying? Your name Clarence, bro. Stop it. All right? You ain't built like that, Jamorant. You need to stop it before you throw your life away, bro. I'm telling you real talk. And guess what? Y'all know them people y'all know Stephen A and them they had a ball with this man. They've been talking about him all weekend, national TV. They got all the black people speaking on it, all the black reporters and the so-called white reporters. They just sitting back with really no comment. They just enjoying the show. Anyway, let's continue on, y'all. This is another thing I ain't show y'all. Like I told you before, about who, y'all? About Moneybag Yo. I told y'all. How many of y'all know? I told you when this man came out, his whole team got arrested. I told you damn near all these rappers got arrests, indictments around them, or niggas dead. All of them. Damn near all of them. Told you that. 28 people arrested at Moneybag Yo CD release party. 2016. Told y'all. I've been rocking with Moneybag Yo since they came out when he came out with the mixtape Too Federal. But they was telling you then Too Federal. Niggas federal. See? 28 people arrested. Look at the guns. That was around Moneybag Yo. His whole team got taken out. When you go look at Kevin Gates, you'll see his whole team got goddamn indicted. They were sending drugs out the nursery home. Out the daycare, pardon me. Man, they all got, if they don't got murder, they got major indictments because they with them people. Ain't they on Rock Nation now? Okay. My point is this. Did NBA YoungBoy do a video shoot and all his whole team got locked up? Because it's a new way they've been indicting these people, man. Told y'all, man, Moneybag Yo, man. You got, man, mad people with the jail around this dude. And now Jamorant, you hanging around him? Now your ass about to go to jail. See? Told you, the company you keep is very important. Some people got them black clouds around them. But see, some people don't believe that shit. You think you could just hang with anybody, let anybody in your circle. Then when your ass end up fucked up, guess what Moneybag Yo gonna be doing like he's doing right now, chilling. See that? Man, leave them dumbass rappers alone, bro. Let's move on to some more dumbass rappers. Y'all see what they going through? Y'all know I helped put that curse on their dumbass. Y'all know I was one of the people putting dirt on their name. Why? Because they was promoting stupid-ass McDonald's to the kids. That's why. And I told you they was coons and clowns. And I told you they was trying to get clout of Takeoff's death. See, after Takeoff died, Offset got a big deal for McDonald's. They was doing walkthroughs the whole time. They was going collecting money, doing shows right after Takeoff death. I told you that nigga was a fraud and a liar. I told you Offset want to get a solo career popping, just like the rest of them weirdos that be in groups. They get people in their head. They want to go solo, but Offset, you'll never be big by yourself. Your Migos run us over. You helped destroy the group. Takeoff dead. Killer home. Nobody ain't doing shit. Jay Prince back chilling. You and Jay Prince had a fake ass beef. Y'all all full of shit. And Quality Control, the record label, got sold for $300 million. See that? Everybody cashed out. Takeoff in the ground. My point is this. Told you they all fucking fake. And they clowns. And they do anything for $1 with that whack ass McDonald's commercial. That's why you'll see that whack ass shit. Look, Cardi B and Offset McDonald's owners not loving it. Claim couple not family friendly, but y'all knew that before y'all put them on there. Why you think they did it? They seen the social media backlash. They seen that shit was stupidity. They also probably seen their sales didn't go up. See that? You see, I'm gonna say it again. The shit they doing now, that's the shit MC Hammer got clowned for. You know why everybody hated MC Hammer back in the day? Because MC Hammer was one of the first rappers to do commercials. He was getting them commercial deals, getting commercial money. That's why everybody hated Hammer. See, people that don't know the history. Back in the day, it was a crime to go commercial. If you did a commercial, you got shitted on. It was called selling out. But now you see rappers sell out like it ain't nothing. People remember when Mary J. Blige had to do that. It was either KFC or Burger King commercial. She got backlash. So they did a McDonald's commercial and thought it was going to rock. No, because instead of y'all promoting healthy food, you still promoting McDonald's. But guess what? We don't need nobody promoting McDonald's because everybody know it's a McDonald's near you. I said this before. We all know where McDonald's at, and we all know what's on the goddamn menu. So all you're going to do is look, y'all, they doing stupid shit. They're going to take a quarter pounder, some fries, the same goddamn number 3, whatever the fuck it is, and they just going to say, this the Cardi B Offset meal. Same shit. All they did was repackage it and sell you the same shit. So my point is, they getting backlash. So now you see they shit falling. Y'all better get to try to make us some music. Why the hell both of y'all dumbass ain't put out no album together yet? How about that? Oh, maybe it's because Offset, you in that contract. And they got you in the contract. Anything you do, they get 50% of that shit. See, I know the business that you're dealing with. And you know if you and Cardi do an album, Quality Control gonna get half your money. So my point is, nigga, you got to get out that contract. Because as of right now, Offset, you ain't going nowhere. That's just facts. All right, now let's move on, y'all. To something crazy I seen this morning. How the hell is it snowing in California and this parts of the East Coast ain't getting no snow the whole winter? And y'all know the weather in California been crazy. But we got to remember that this weather is sign of the times. We also know about the programs they be doing. Some of the things they use as part of that program, some of the things ain't. Either way, we know it's snowing in California, which means something ain't right. This also applies to what's going on in the world. Everything is out of whack. So let's take a look. Stranded in California, heavy snow, back-to-back storms left many people stuck as snow piled high. More is still in the forecast. See that? More. So they're snowing these people in. We also know what they did in Buffalo. Snow is a new form of warfare. But what else, y'all? Let's talk about it for a minute. I said this before. Places where it's always hot, they're not ready for snow. The average person don't even know how to react. The average person does not even have a winter coat, boots, gloves, scarves. You know what I'm saying? A lot of them don't be having generators. They don't be putting salt down. They city officials don't put salt down, don't have snow plows. They don't be prepared for this stuff. See, when it snows heavy in places that's used to snowing, the people know how to adapt to it. But when you somewhere it's always hot and sunny and it's snow like this, people don't know how to manage. Also, don't forget, a lot of people been living off the grid, living outside, living in the woods, living in RVs. When these things happen, it shifts the whole thing. Remember when we looked at the flood in Florida? People live in boats. People, you know what I'm saying? My point is the people that live off the grid, they are the number one people getting slaughtered. So we already know if it's hot in Cali and now it's snow, not just snowing, it's snow piling heavy. We know something is suspect. But we know this whole year, every month, it's been nothing but suspect stuff happening. Let's talk about this. Now we got to talk about what's really going on in the world. Half of black workers want to quit. Here's what companies. My point is, I ain't gonna go too much into the depth, but you see this national news, CNBC, and you got to remember, this is going on. A lot of people are becoming stressed at these jobs and they quitting because the supervisor might be stressed, being a jackass, stressing you out. They boss stressing them out. The economy is messed up and people are getting frustrated and people are quitting. But you got to understand the time we in, this is not the time to be quitting unless you got something better lined up. But all of this applies with the psychological effects that's going on with people right now. That's why if you notice, people at your job getting on your nerves more, bosses. But my thing is this, they already say that we are stressed people, are traumatized people. So some people are getting stressed even more. And they know this because the psychological effects we had to experience growing up. But we neither here nor there. They saying half of black workers want to quit. Well, I'm going to say this. If you're going to quit, have something lined up. Because guess what? The way it's set up now, you quit this job because they get on your nerves. You go to a brand new job. After about 3 months, they start getting on your nerves. Because guess what? When you don't have your own business and you don't pay yourself, you always got to put up with somebody else. You know what? And you always going to want to quit. That goes for everybody. But some people need to master the art of letting things go on one end out the other and just get your money. That's what I say. Just get your money. Ford wants to allow your car to lock you out and even drive yourself to an impound lot or scrapyard if you miss a payment. See that? And it's crazy. The reason why I put this up, because I was at work the other day and I heard the man was on the phone talking to somebody about a repo. Their car got repoed. And he was telling them basically, it's Friday, the repo spot is closed, and you got to wait till Monday. But another thing was bug. I heard the man say how much that person owed on that loan. That person was $4,000 in debt. $4,000 in missing payments. And I said, damn, I didn't even know they let you miss that much money in payments nowadays. And the person was on the phone basically saying they can pay right, they want to get the car, but the man that worked at the bank was finessing. He said, look, all you got to do, if you send us something, we can hold off on the repo. But at the same time, he like, look, we can't get you the car because the repo place closed. We ain't got nobody to get you the car. You got to wait till Monday. But he was trying to get her to make that payment. In my mind, I'm like, man, she could make that payment. She ain't getting that car back. But it just represents what I already been seeing, what I know. We in the days of people falling. How the hell did you get $4,000 backed up in a car note? So my mom, like, obviously that person had to have something that they couldn't afford. $4,000 backed up. And that's what I heard the banks doing now. I heard them banks letting them get way backed up on purpose, and they yapping them. Yeah, depending on what the note is. That's right. But see, what's crazy, it was a time when they let you get backed up like 1 or 2 months. Two was like the most. Now I think they let you get 3-4 months. So like you say, even if it was $1,000 at 4,000, that was 4 months of payments missed. That was a lot of payments. That was a lot of payments, boy. And I heard the banks doing that on purpose, letting you miss them payments so they can take that shit back. So they playing the money game. And we know income tax, a lot of people try to catch up with their bills. A lot of people trick off money the end of the year, Christmas, holidays. Y'all know how that shit goes. And they get back with tax season. But this tax season, they got it rigged up. You ain't getting much taxes back as normally. And guess what? When you got your taxes back this year, every fucking thing done went up. So a lot of people put off that car note trying to finesse and got that shit taken. So let me give an opinion to people that might be in this situation and you don't want to get repoed. The best thing to always do is get them something. Even if you don't give them the whole note, always get them something. When you don't give them nothing, you play them phone games, you don't answer that damn phone, oh yeah, they're going to take that shit back. Especially if you've been ducking them the whole time, they taking that shit back. But if you say, look, say the car note of 500, you say, look, I ain't got 500, I got 350. You give them that 350, you still paying on the loan. It's still, the loan will still be open, it won't go in default. And you just got to keep paying and paying. Even though you're going to be behind, you might not never catch up. But when you paying them, you in good standards. When you don't pay them, that's your ass. So you always, same thing with credit cards. Any bill you got, just get them something and you'll be all right. See, a lot of people don't know this. This is something I had to learn. This is something we should have learned a long time ago. Just put something on it and you will be straight. You don't pay, that's your ass. You feel me? So let's continue on. So let's think about it. Even with some people, right? They go their whole life to get good credit. They get the good credit. They get the shit they want, and they're still going default. Now let's check it out with politics. New York City wants to have 5 new safe injection sites. See that? Still trying to stick people. We was talking about this the other day. All them fake ass pop-up shops. I asked the other day. I'm going to ask on this channel again. Please, somebody tell me, who the hell is Moderna? Where the hell they come from? Who are they? But in my opinion, some of these pop-up shops was fucking fake-ass laboratories, and they was doing experiment on people. And they was doing you know what. I spoke about this the other day. But my point is this. We also see what, y'all? What has topped the C-19 now? What has topped it? That new stomach bug. That new stomach virus, right? That new stomach infection. They say that thing will break you down. How you messed up. And we know the CDC reported it. We also saw the story about the man that allegedly put water in his nose and put an amoeba in his nose and trying to clean his nose out. And I said, damn, let me put the people on because I forgot. I think I told y'all before. Whenever you want to clean your nose out, use saline. Guess what? When you in the world and you breathing in these air, this toxins every day, you breathing in toxins and dirt every day. So you got to keep saline on deck. I keep saline. Saline is how you rinse your nose out for all germs, and you will not have a buildup. Let's say if you've been breathing dirty air for a week straight and inhaling people's breath. My point is this. A lot of that stuff sits in your nose. Dust particles. Y'all know that. You go in your house, you got to dust. My point is dust, all that shit stays in your fucking nose. So you got to rinse your nose at least once, twice a week with saline. And you'll see, I'm going to give you the reason how you know when your nose dirty. When you put the saline in your nose and it give a little burn, your shit dirty. But after your nose become clean and you put saline in your nose, it won't burn no more. It'll just be straight. It'll just feel like water. But if you're not cleaning your nose out, you are every day, you're getting a buildup of bacteria in your nose. Why you think people get what? Sinus infections. Now, I'm not a doctor. I'm just giving my opinion. That's why you get sinus infections. Sometimes it's a buildup of dirt in your nose. And it gets stuck, it stays in your face. So you have to clean and rinse your nose out. But my point is this. They still trying to inject people. And we don't know what they inject. We don't know what they giving people. But a lot of people ending up sick. So I'm going to say it again. Every week, you should detox. You should rinse your nose out. That's mandatory every week. Detox, meaning any toxins you might have took in, you flushing them out your system, and you got to rinse your nose out because that's your breathing. And me, I rinse my mouth out with peroxide because we inhale germs. We eat shit that's toxic. If you use peroxide and gargle, your mouth burning, you got fucking germs in your mouth. Once you use peroxide and your mouth clean, it won't burn no more. Toothpaste don't do shit but get the grit off your teeth. Peroxide cleans your mouth from bacteria. Certain things are very important to do on a regular basis so you won't get sick. Because when you take in germs, they sit in your mouth and they sit in your nose. Then they go down to your chest, stuff like that. Anyway, that's right. Salt water, saline is salt water, y'all. That's what saline is, salt water. When you dehydrated, your ass about to die, you pass the fuck out, you go to the hospital, they put you on saline. Saline is the salt. You're dehydrated. Your body needs a certain level of salt. So they put that saline on you, you start feeling good again. Salt kills a lot of things, but salt goes under different words. Saline, sodium, you get it? But yes, saline, sodium, saline, salt, same thing. That's right. That's why your ancestors told you what? When your throat start getting messed up, what? Gargle some salt. See? We already was taught this stuff. I forgot to speak about this last week. Train carrying propane derails in Florida. See all this train derailment? How many of y'all saw in the news today? It's a big thing going on in Greece where trains derail and killing people. And the difference is in Greece, those people are going crazy and they are rioting. So remember a couple of weeks ago, I said, yo, there's something going on with all these plane crashes and train crashes. Something going on out here, y'all. And all this stuff with these boats and all this stuff with these cruises and people getting sick overseas. They was recently talking about that girl that was in Mexico. How many of y'all saw? I just saw that shit this morning. I forgot to post it up about the 4 Americans kidnapped in Mexico. How many of y'all heard when I told you I ain't going nowhere? Then I say on the show, I say everybody run, go here, go there, out the country. I told you I ain't going nowhere. I ain't going nowhere. The Moneybag Joe go somewhere. A lot of people, I'm telling you, I'm not trying to hate on nobody. Y'all. I'm not trying to be no black cloud. I'm just telling y'all, man. A lot of people caught up in this fake ass fantasy, this fake ass reality. Ain't shit pretty out here. It's a facade. They say the number one facade Joe is doing and the rest of the party is making America seem like it's calm, like nothing's going on. Move on, nothing to see here. Everything's straight. The economy is in perfect order. Ain't nobody getting killed. They want you to think it's regular. It is not. So when I see people going to Mexico getting jacked up, it don't surprise me. Because Americans, you are the biggest commodity right now. You get kidnapped to make somebody rich. Y'all forgot about that girl that died in Mexico not too long ago? We forget about, did we hear about the what happened a couple days ago, y'all? Did not that famous American swimmer was swimming overseas, ended up dead? Y'all don't get it yet? Something going on with these planes, boats, and trains. And meanwhile, everybody's walking through the border, coming over here chilling. We go over places, we ended up dead. Told y'all there's some other stuff going on. I ain't figured it all out yet, but I'm going to tell you this. You see these trains derailing and these planes crashing, there's some things going on. That's all I'm going to say. Man, learn how to sustain yourself and just be content. Right now, all these people just want to take your fucking money and make your life miserable. That's it. Take your money. I was talking about this last night. You know, to take a trip, you got to stack that bread up. You got to have money for many different things. After you spend your money on vacation, if you make it back, you got to come back and you got to get back to them bills again. My point is this. Everybody move according to how they move. I'm not here to tell nobody what to do. I'm just giving you further insight. If you're going to do certain things, be aware of what you're doing. Because the people that's in position, I want y'all to win, not be a statistic. And right now, a lot of Americans are becoming statistics, y'all. These are just the facts. Let's continue on to something else. This is with Run DMC. This is an update that I was supposed to give a couple days ago. Jam Master Jay, murder and witness allegedly threatened Run DMC DJ's funeral. Now, mind you, the dude that killed Jam Master Jay is still in court right now. But people forget this happened 20 years ago, and the killers are still walking around. And it was said that at the time of Jam Master Jay's death, the killer had already threatened everybody that was dead, that you'll be next. So it came up in court the other day that one of the witnesses to Jam Master Jay getting killed said that one of the killers came to the funeral and told him, basically, you ain't see nothing. We also know it came up that the people that killed Jam Master Jay allegedly was getting them bricks from BMF. Big Meech's brother, Big Terry, allegedly. So that's up with that with Jam Master Jay. But the killer was walking around for 20 years. And the people that seen it, they was all quiet and scared. So I will just give you an update. That's still in court. Salute, bro. Now I'm going to go back to the top of the top. Thank y'all all for pulling up. We here, episode 387. I got to go to the top because I covered a lot. You know what I'm saying? We're going to breeze through it like my boy Breezy do. But he in the club. You feel me? When my boy Breezy be in that club, he get real breezy. You feel me? Chris Brown think we ain't see that. Chris Brown has been alleged of playing with his nose, that nose candy in the club. And you'll see right here, the dude he with looking down. But look, Chris Brown start looking down. And he look like he got that thing. You feel me? See? The head movement. They say he was partying with them white girls. And they say Chris Brown was getting right. You know, Chris Brown lighted that cigarette. And before that, Chris Brown was already acting weird on stage. You cannot see the behavior. Like somebody said, he got that Jim Carrey behavior. He got the Skeletor face. You can't see that boy cheekbone sucked in. Y'all know that's the look of a junkie. Stop playing. See, it's a difference between getting high and being a junkie. It's a difference between turning up, minding your business, and being a junkie. This man threw her phone and he was out of his mind. He was on stage about to choke her ass up. And some of y'all still gonna say that dumb shit, pray for Chris Brown. No, Chris Brown gotta pray for himself. Chris Brown gotta change his own ways. We need to save Chris Brown. No, he gotta save himself. We need to protect Chris Brown. No, protect him. Protect yourself. Chris Brown need to help himself. Understand this about a grown person, y'all. You can't stop a grown person from doing nothing they want to do. So in this world, you got to save yourself. But Chris Brown, man, hopefully y'all saw the video. This shit was the funniest video I seen in a long time, y'all. This shit had me damn near crying on Friday when I saw this shit. This shit had me laughing my ass off. This shit was funny because he was acting weird, about to choke the girl, humping the ground, dancing. He was doing the most. He had dudes with shirts off, dancing in her face. They was being real aggressive on his woman. Like maybe him and his dancers, all of them was high. They was acting like if they was behind closed doors, they was going to have their way with this woman. And this was before he was spotted in the club. So as you see, his shenanigans don't stop. Now you see why he's selling his clothes. He owed the IRS $4 million and all this extra stuff. This boy out here getting high. My point is this. He don't even have the decency to get high behind closed doors, in the bathroom, in his house, in a car. He's walking around in public. That's called a damn junkie, y'all. All right? That's it, Chris Brown. And you look like the DeBarge's son now. Don't the DeBarge people keep getting caught up in stuff? Well, that's Chris Brown. He is a DeBarge of your generation, y'all. Anybody who grew up to DeBarge, anybody who grew up to Chris Brown, he is your DeBarge. And you're going to see, like I said earlier, he better hope he'll end up like Michael Jackson because they want them masters, Chris Brown. You better wake up. They know if you dead, you worth a whole lot more money than alive, homeboy. You better get that through your head, Chris Brown. Like I said earlier, if something happened to Chris Brown, that boy music will be streaming for a long time, and he will make a lot of people sad and depressed. He will be the biggest distraction on the planet, and he will be probably 3 times bigger than Michael Jackson, dead maybe. But Chris Brown, all I'm going to say is, y'all, the stage already been set. Only thing that didn't take place yet is we wake up one day and said, CSA Chris Brown found a hotel, sleep. Chris Brown found in his mansion on the kitchen floor. That's the only thing we ain't here yet because everything else is already in place, y'all. So that's why I told y'all, for those new, I'm going to break down Chris Brown play by play by play. Because in my opinion, Chris Brown, I think his days on the calendar is already numbered. That's what I think. And he better get his shit together. If I was Chris Brown, I'll get low and I'll get out the way and I'll go missing. Because he's already blackballed. I spoke about Angelayee. Has about to be blackballed next because she lied and said that the only reason why a lot of stuff went on their show and she ain't really had no say-so is because she was the only woman. And saying she didn't agree with a lot of stuff that Envy and Charlamagne was doing. But she only saying that now because she's off the show. And like I said, who was the most to benefit from the Breakfast Club or for what Charlamagne did? Who did all the clownish behavior? Who did all the stuff that made the channel go viral? Who did the most? Chris Brown. Pardon me. Charlamagne the God. They both weirdos, pardon me. Charlamagne the God, a.k.a. Wendy Williams' son, right? He perfected the art of celebrity gossip and trolling celebrities. That's why most people watch The Breakfast Club. And most of y'all never knew about The Breakfast Club till the shit came on the internet. Y'all ain't know about no damn Power 105. And a lot of y'all didn't really know about Angelayee till that shit got syndicated in your town. But The Breakfast Club was the frequency that they put a lot of grown-ups on to have grown-ups act fucking stupid because y'all didn't understand they were paid to act stupid when all of them are in their goddamn 40s. They are closer to 45 than 40. Now you see why a lot of people that are in their late 30s, 40s, and 50s act stupid. And I bet you most of y'all that act stupid, I bet you listen to The Breakfast Club. A lot of y'all was listening to that shit like a religion. But they were paid grown-ups to act like stupid-ass kids and push all the agendas. As you see Charlamagne the God proudly pushing the agenda that's on his hat. He was the main one pushing it the whole time, y'all. What about what Charlamagne the God said he was smelling women's seats on the channel? When he said he was, y'all didn't peep that was the behavior of a weirdo and a rapist, allegedly. They got a pass. He got a pass, didn't he? Angelayee laughing. A goofy ass chick. Straight up. You feel me? A goofy. Now she want to talk that talk because she realized without The Breakfast Club, life ain't going to be the same. And that celebrity gossip shit played out. So yeah, you're going to make your little coins, but you're not going to be that big. You also, y'all rubbed a lot of artists the wrong way. You think a lot of artists going to give you an interview for real, Angelayee? Your card is over with. I know you got a couple dollars, but you done hit your apex. Remember, once they hit their ceiling, after that, they hit the floor. So she actually lied and said she got it harder than Charlamagne. How the hell she got it harder than Charlamagne? She was saying that on the Tamara Hall show, trying to get the support of the women. Now you see her go back to her Asian attire. Do you see the Asian blouse she has on? Now she wants to cling on to her Asian side. But when it's convenient, you want to be from the hood. See? You want to be from the hood. This one you want to claim your black side when you act ignorant. See? But when you want to be conservative, you want to play the other role. And now you out here looking like a granny. Straight up. And I told y'all earlier, Angelayee is nothing but a knockoff from Miss Info from Hot 97. Shout out to Miss Info. You see, a lot of y'all didn't know Angelayee is a fucking clone, a knockoff, a fraud. Because Hot 97 has been around since the early 90s, and they are the #1 engine behind hip-hop. And Miss Info, to this day, still doing interviews. This is her recently with Nas. See that? She does her own thing. She is a real journalist. Angelayee, you are a troll. And you're goofy, and you're a grown-ass woman always fucking giggling. Ain't no real man gonna take you serious. And that's why it's over for you. So what? Ain't no real men gonna support you, and ain't no black woman gonna support you. Therefore, Angelayee, I added up 1 + 1 = 2. That says you finished. That's my opinion. All right. So, like I said, man, Miss Info became hip hop's ultimate insider. Man, that's a long time ago. She was, just say 2014. Miss Info was doing her thing way before 2014, man. And they just got her at Power 105 to compete with Hot 97, Miss Info. That's all that shit was. And Angelayee, I'm saying this because you blew up off of Charlamagne. So how you gonna sit here and say You got it harder than Charlemagne, basically trying to make it like, well, Charlemagne was the one doing all that. It wasn't me. I got a lot of blame for a lot of that stuff. But when you was getting paid and getting them bigger deals on Charlemagne, you ain't had nothing to say, did you? Told y'all they frauds. And I told y'all their whole show was a knockoff. They stole that from the nice white people, the Breakfast Club. See that? Who's the swagger jackers? Who is the swagger jackers, y'all? White people ain't the only swagger jackers and culture vultures. Told y'all. I also told y'all Jamorant was a very good man. But see, Jamorant got some money, and he was straight until he started hanging around them rap niggas. Now Jamorant thinks he's a gangster. This man about to throw his whole career down the toilet bowl, fucking around with Yo Gotti and Moneybagg Yo. And I told you, I'm going to say it again, wherever these niggas go, rap niggas go, trouble soon follow. Somebody going to die, somebody going to go to jail. That's all that's going to happen. When y'all going to get that through your head. And maybe Jamorant, you should have known that. Because look, it was public information. 28 people arrested at Moneybagg Yo CD release. When Moneybagg Yo first came out, his whole team got locked up. Now, Jamorant, you hang with Moneybagg Yo, your ass about to get locked up. Because you niggas trying to be too hard for TV. You ain't nothing but a basketball player, and he ain't nothing but a rapper. And if y'all niggas get one bullet, one shot from a gun, your whole body gonna drop. You gonna fold up like a baby. You ain't built like that, none of y'all. But it's cool and marketable to talk about guns. This dumb nigga showed a gun on Instagram. And this nigga always want to rap about guns and drugs. But nigga, you're a fucking rapper and your whole team got locked up. So Moneybagg Yo should not even be talking about rap. Because that nigga whole team got locked up and he was there too. His ass been walking around ever since. And who's to say, nigga, you ain't the one that set up the rap party bus. See that, Moneybagg Yo? Who's to say, nigga, you ain't set the whole party up? Because all you got to do is see wherever the rappers go, niggas die. Who else died fucking with these niggas? Young Dolph. Then Young Dolph had a whole city. Then Young Dolph have over 100 properties in Memphis. Yeah, I know a lot of people don't like Young Dolph. I ain't got nothing to do with y'all Memphis politics, but I'm just showing you. You might pick one side, but you're just picking a lesser evil. Man, they all corrupt. And they all with them people. Don't forget, he with Roc Nation. Roc Nation is with them people. All right. So no matter how real Yo Gotti was, Yo Gotti ain't Yo Gotti no more. And Moneybagg Yo is not Moneybagg Yo. All right. I told y'all these places ain't the same. And they the ones that brought you Glorilla, the dumbest female rapper of all time. Period. And she sound like a dude. I think they playing the TS game. I think they playing the game. Let's make a female rapper, but let's make her look like she's a transgender. And let's see how many people gonna go for that shit. Let's, like I said before, how many dumb people gonna go for this? Who broke these boots out first when I showed y'all this shit? And I told you they're trying to make people dumb followers and make you look like a cartoon character. I truly believe those boots are a social experiment to see if humans are so gullible we will adopt literally anything as a trend. Who said that first? Who said that on this channel? Did I not show you Lil Wayne with him? Lil Baby, I said the same thing. I said they're doing this to see how stupid people are because they know you followers of trends. Did I not break down trends on this channel? I broke down what a trend is. I broke down fashion. And I broke it down because I had to show you the recipe of you being under mind control, following motherfuckers. And I said, what? I dare you niggas in the hood to follow that shit and wear them shoes so I can what? Clown your ass. Since you like being a follower, right? What I say, I don't give a fuck how much they cost. I'll never wear no shit like that. Those are Mega Man cartoon character sneakers, boots, whatever the fuck you want to call them. They some clown shit. And I seen that video that my people sent me with the white man talking in the background on how they specifically make up stuff for black people to follow that shit. But no matter of fact, it was from a Boondocks episode. Because you know they put all the truth on there. Was breaking down how you can make up anything. All you gotta do is put a name on it, get somebody to co-sign it, and they say that what? Black people gonna wear that shit, follow it, support it. I said that shit on this channel. I didn't even know they already had a goddamn Boondocks episode on it. And I did not know that. I just know what I see. Our people are the most followingest people on the planet. They have followed so long, and they about to die from their following. Why? Because it's a people on the planet that don't know their real culture. They don't have no lifestyle. Their lifestyle is to do what they told and follow. Whatever they see somebody else do. Monkey see, monkey do. Who you think is the monkey? Huh? What they call black people? Monkeys. Right? Well, now you see what monkey see, monkey do come from. All you got to do is show it to them, make it look good, and they're going to do it too. See that? But it's our following that got us where we at right now, being a goddamn follower. So you grown and you teach your kids to be a leader, but you a grown and you a goddamn follower. Now you see why we all backwards. I dare any one of y'all to wear them sneakers so I can clown your ass. I double dare you. But what? The key thing is what? They say they see, look, this person said it. I want y'all to see this too, y'all. A lot of us, we on the same frequency, y'all. So even though we see everybody going left and we see majority of the people being stupid, it's a nice portion of us that are on point. We smart. We see this shit. Because if a person can see these boots and see the same thing I see, I truly believe these boots are a social experiment. I broke down all that on this channel, what a social experiment is, all of that. I told you that's what the milk crate challenge was about. I told you every challenge that came on the internet was a specific program. This is when I was breaking down to y'all. They pick and choose what goes viral and who goes viral. I told you no matter how many pictures you take, no matter how much stuff you do, you're not going to go viral unless they want you to. The first example of staging going viral, which you should know, was that thing with Patty Pies. Remember when Patti LaBelle made those pies? They paid that boy to sing Patty Pies, and it went viral. It blew up. You ran to the store to buy the Patty Pie. All that shit was planned out. This is when, about 5 years ago, they understood social media could be the biggest marketing tool, the biggest promotional tool of all time. All you got to do is get a celebrity, go online. I already broke down on this channel. Y'all see Kim K going live or doing Instagram? She got deals. When they do something, they got a deal. Let me break it down to you. Half the women in the world wear Uggs. Who's that over? Kim Kardashian. See, black woman? You hate her so much, but she started the trend of Uggs. That's just one. Well, my point is this. Every trend she started, she got a check for that shit. Some people go on social media, they get checks for everything, for that shirt they got on, the pants, advertising that car. They get a check. Showing the food they're eating at the restaurant, they get a check. You on social media, your job is to be a consumer and follow. See, all that shit was a game, y'all. It still is a game. So I want to show you. All I'm saying is, man, just be cautious of what you're doing and stop being a damn follower, man. Other than that, man, do what the hell you want to do. I don't care shit. You want to follow, go ahead. We got a saying, followers get caught up. And that's what you're seeing right now. Salute to the chat. I'm done. Sin City. Madeline Briscoe, that's right. Them things gonna have foot fungus. You already know. It looked like they made of rubber. These are certified, those are certified clown shoes, y'all. Those are cartoon character shoes, man. Those Mickey Mouse feet, man. Come on, man. Come on, y'all. Come on, man. Have we lost it that bad? Said I've never owned a pair of Uggs. That's what's up. Yeah, Kim Kardashian started Uggs. Don't get it twisted. But actually, Uggs been out for years, since the 70s. They're from Australia, but she made them pop in America. The whole trend of women dressing now, people dressing, period. That whole athletic attire, tights, all that come from Europe. They said they were dressing like that in Europe, shit, damn near 20 years ago. The yoga pants with the sneakers, all that's old. But who brought it over here? Kim Kardashian. Gotta be real. So that's what I'm saying, man. Be a trendsetter, man. Once something becomes basic, it's trendy, it becomes basic. I say that. I broke it down to y'all about Jordans, all that shit. That's just what it is. It's called fashion and trend, man. Trend and fashion are dictated of the urban. Basically, y'all, trends are set to control the people. Trends are set to take your fucking money. Starbucks, Nutella. Thank you. Yo, it was a meme I posted a while ago. It's called the basic bitch. The basic bitch, outfit. Something like that. The basic bitch agenda, something like that. And it had the Uggs, the Starbucks, the North Face coat. You know what I'm saying? It was called a basic bitch starter kit. That's what it was called. Oh man, this shit crazy. But it's the truth though. It's called following, man. That's right, Nutella. Vegan. Vegan was a trend. I'm a vegan. I go to the Whole Food store. That shit was a fucking trend. Going to the gym, a trend. All that shit became a trend. People been doing that shit for years, being on their healthy shit. But when they made the celebrities do it, then everybody else started doing that shit. But most of us that were conscious and smart, we've been eating healthy. We've been eating vegetarian. We've been going to the gym. We've been on our shit. A lot of y'all ain't started doing that shit till you seen the celebrities do it. Why the celebrities start doing it? Because they had to keep those BBLs in order. That's why they had to keep going to that damn gym and eating right. If it wasn't for BBLs, that should have never really been a trend. Be honest. It's all good. That's right. TikTok itself a social experiment. That's why that shit being banned right now. That's right. Salute to the people that's in here. Live streaming a trend. Yeah, live stream. Everything is a damn trend, jackass. You asking stupid ass questions. What you think? Everything is a damn trend. The thing is, if you caught up in it or not, or you following the trend. See, it's what you're doing in the trend. Teach you something. The red shoes, didn't one of our former presidents wore the red shoes and socked a whole lot of people in September over 20 years ago? I don't know. I'm kind of off with that one. Do you watch BMF, the actor who plays as Mitch? He be wearing pink nail polish. Oh, man. What's up, Queen of Detroit? Yeah, man, this stuff is a joke. That's my point. See, that's what I was talking about, see? I'm going to say it again, right? That's the shit. See, that's the reason why the country fucked up now. See, when Obama came in and all these clowns and weirdos popped out, the clowns and weirdos feel like their opinion really means something. That's why you've been seeing this cancel culture and everybody saying something, talking smart in comment sections and chats. People really think their opinion means something. Like people say, you just lost a subscriber. I'm going to subscribe. So fucking what? I don't give a fuck. Who cares? Y'all been thinking, a lot of y'all think your opinion matters. Nobody cares about your opinion. All right? Trolling is played out. You can troll all day, but the troll is the one that becomes the fool. I got to say it again because it's been going on a lot. Like the past years, cowards be trying to internet bully people and saying stuff. Oh, nobody fucking cares about your whack ass opinion. You ain't know that? But that's been going on a lot. People love to rebuttal. They love to fucking challenge shit. Challenge your fucking self, dummy. You know what I'm saying? I'm being honest with you. When you say something, they get mad. Well, what about this? What about it? It's my opinion. What's yours? I told you before, if you want to go in your refrigerator and stick a hot dog up your ass, that's your business. I don't give you know what. I don't care about what no grown-up do, no human being, period. All I do is speak for the future. I told you I'm about the future around here. You want to know about the future? You holler at me. The past is the past. I done lived my life already. It's about the future. So the young ones don't got to be dumb and follow the wrong people. I'm talking to the young people. I don't be talking to nobody else. To be honest with you. Because a lot of people ain't going to tell them, look, man, stop being a follower, man. See, when I was young, you asked a question. Are you a leader or follower? That's the question, point blank, period. Some of us will lead and some will always follow. Some of y'all been following since a kid and you still a follower. And you have no leadership skills at all. And you will never be a supervisor. You can't even supervise yourself. What's up, though? What's up? What's up? What's up, Pretty Cash Network? What's up, Flowers? All right, y'all. I'm done. I done held y'all up enough. Shout out to the replay gang. Y'all stay right. Y'all stay blessed. Stay solid. What's up, Juice? The BBL female going broke trying to keep up with the BBL surgery. That's right. And a lot of ass ain't got no health coverage. Like I said before, most of these chicks getting BBLs, they wasn't even going to the gynecologist, and they still don't go. Just being honest. Because why? The gynecologist ain't cool, is it? That ain't popping. Why you ain't do a live going to the gynecologist, huh? Because it ain't cool, right? I know. Now y'all see why I broke down the other episode the other day, how many celebrities got STDs? Well, they ain't never going to show you them going to the gynecologist. They number weirdos with money. That's it. And their money getting short. But you can have a whole lot of money, but you ain't got nothing in your head. That means you still coming up short. What's good, y'all? I see some new people in here. What's up, Sin City? Thank y'all for appreciating the content. Thank y'all all. Y'all know I gotta go. It's time for y'all to go too. Y'all have a good day. We'll vibe later. What's up, Natasha Jordan? What's up, Grace? Dark Migo. What's up, Migo? All right, y'all. I'm done. Y'all have a good one. Stay right. One.